won the toss, and they will receive. Buccaneers have won only 2 of 16 games here in Chicago, 0-3 during the month of December. First down from the 8. Dilfer's pass is picked off on the first play from scrimmage. Ron Cox with his first interception this season.
Kenny, even though Trent Dilfer has not thrown a whole lot of touchdown passes, one of the things that he has been doing well as he's been reading the coverage as well. But last time they played the Bears, this is exactly what they did. They just dropped back into a zone, said, Trent Dilfer, you make your decision, try to hit your guys. And right here, Ron Cox on his drop, just taking care of his zone, makes the interception. Right there he sees Jackie Harris, and he's trying to find the area in the zone, but Dilfer does not loft the ball up high enough over Cox's head.
First and 10 Bears on the Bucs 15. Rashaan Salaam. Touchdown Bears. 15-yard run by Rashaan Salaam on Chicago's first play from scrimmage.
When you have a big game where the playoffs are at stake, you come out the first drive and your defense is out there. A lot of coaches prefer kicking the ball off when you're at home because they want their defense to go out there and set the tempo for the ball game. That's exactly what Dave Wanstead's Bear defense does. Their offense takes advantage, touchdown.
Rashaan Salaam's 8th touchdown of the season, just 22 seconds in.
Well, they attacked that right side of the Buccaneer defensive line. Eric Curry and Warren Sapp. They feel that Andy Heck and Todd Perry can take care of those guys. Chidi Ahanotu on the other side of the Buccaneers has been playing well against a run, but they go to the Bears' left side, and there is just a humongous hole. As you take a look, Warren Sapp takes it to the inside. A key block there by Tony Carter, the fullback, as the linebacker shoots through, makes a nice block, opens the hole up even bigger.
Theory, the #1 draft pick a year ago, Zorich, Flanagan, and Alonzo Spellman. Smith, Kane, and Cox. Cox with the interception moments ago. Lincoln, Carrier, Carter. Dilfer on 3rd and 4. And he has the first down. Horace Copeland. 2 tight ends for the Bucs. Dilfer under pressure. Takes it himself, has the first down, and slides towards the 25-yard line. Bears lead 7-0 early first quarter. Dilfer rolling right. Has the receiver, touchdown, Horace Copeland. And Trent Dilfer has thrown his first touchdown pass since September 24th. Eric Kramer, the only NFL quarterback who has taken every offensive snap this season. And his touchdown to interception ratio, exceptional. Heck, Perry, Fontenot, Leuenberg, and Big Cat Williams. Rashaan Salaam joined by the fullback Tony Carter, Graham, and Conway. The wide receivers, Keith Jennings is the tight end. On 2nd and 8, the pitch back goes to Salaam, and he breaks free. One man to beat, Tony Stargell, and Salaam fumbles. It's recovered by the Buccaneers. Hardy Nickerson, his 3rd fumble recovery this season. Salaam coughed one up last week, and that is his 6th fumble lost of his rookie season. 44-yard run, and then the fumble. Dilfer on first down, swings it out. Courtney Hawkins, first down, out to midfield. He's still on his feet. Hawkins finally taken down at the Bears' 30. 3rd down and 9. Dilfer out of the shotgun. Bucs with 3 wide receivers. Dilfer airs it out, and it's picked off in the end zone. Flag on the play. Flag was thrown around the line of scrimmage. Kevin Minifield picked it off in the end zone. Salaam with 3 carries, 1 touchdown, 1 fumble. Let's see what happens on this possession as Kramer goes to the air on first down, and the pass is complete to the fullback, Tony Carter. Gain of 6 on first down. Kramer dumps it off. This is Carter once again. First first down for the Bears. So Tony Carter, who on Friday night took 6 stitches in his thumb after he broke a glass in his sink, comes up with 2 receptions on 2 consecutive plays, and he has the first down. Kramer on 2nd and 7, quick drop, and he has the receiver on the far side, Jeff Graham. Buccaneers stay onside this time as Salam across midfield down to the Bucs 48. Lonnie Martz made the stop after the gain of 4. Kramer back on 2nd and 6, and it has the first down. It's Graham once again. Dave Wanstead told us yesterday that for Eric Kramer to be effective, quick 3-step drops. And that is what he has done twice as he looks for Graham.
And when you have your quick drop, right here you see him just going back. You have those quick drops. It's up to the wide receivers to get open, as they do right there. It allows him to look, find his guy, and then throw. That gives him an opportunity to avoid any kind of pressure. You know, or on the helmet, you know, as a player, regardless of how quick things are happening, that it shouldn't be there.
Kramer swings it out on 2nd and 5. Salah makes the catch and is upended by Tony Stargell, only his 7th reception of the season.
You know, and you talk about Salam there, you talk about his ability to run the football, but right here he shows some great hands coming out and making a one-handed catch. You see a little bit of pressure there. Kramer able to throw it through a defender's arm. And Tony Stargell, nice firm tackle there.
Including the 44-yard run in which he fumbled. Big gain on first down. Lewis Tillman, his first carry of the game. Only his 14th carry this season. He led the Bears in rushing a year ago with 899 yards. This season, only 40 yards.
And this is what the Bears have to do, and this is what the Bears do best. It's just come off the football and push the defenders back. Get them off the line, give Tillman the line of scrimmage, and they do.
And the Bears are on the 8-yard line of the Bucs. First and goal, I formation. Kramer, Tony Carter. Stop just short. Tony Stargell makes the touchdown-saving tackle on the 1. Jim Flanagan lined up in the backfield, number 99. With Flanagan leading the way, Salam over the top. Has his 2nd touchdown this afternoon.
Somebody better wake up both these defenses. So far, they've not been able to stop the other offense. And if that continues, you might see a lot more points in this football game. Let's take a defensive lineman, Jim Flanagan, put him up right in front of Rashaan Salam, let him clear the way.
2nd down and 15. Dilfer pump fakes, then airs it out. And what a catch on the far sideline by Horace Copeland, who caught the touchdown earlier. This time, a gain of 31 yards.
The tremendous size and strength where he can go against the smaller cornerbacks and usually beat them on the jump balls.
Dilfer slings it ahead. Jackie Harris with his first reception today, taken down by Joe Kane after the gain of 10.
They're playing pretty good football after a slide, but in order to focus in on a game with all the distraction, you have to give them a lot of credit.
And it's gone on at Tampa Bay now for 2 years. Flag on the play as Dilfer crosses midfield, has the first down. Jerry Ellison takes the handoff from Dilfer, and gains 2, bottled up by Al Fontenot. Here's a guy who attended not only the same college, but the same high school as Santana Dotson of the Bucs.
And you talk about Al Fontenot, they started John Theory at that right defensive end, and here's a guy that alternates with the 2 because they're looking for that impact player on defense.
Michael Houston, a 50-yard attempt. And he has it. 50-yard field goal by Michael Houston. He is now 3 of 3 this season. Kramer on 2nd and 9. As a receiver, close to the first down, it's Curtis Conway. His first reception today. Conway came in with 53 plus 12 touchdowns. He scored a touchdown in 7 straight games earlier this season, but he has been shut out over the last 4 games. Kramer's pass is caught. Jeff Graham has the reception. Brought down by Charles Dimry.
Talk about offensive lineman. Hardy Nickerson, number 56, going against Big Cat Williams. It's like trying to move a mountain. I mean, he's turning those legs. He's trying to push right through him, but there's no way he's going to get through Big Cat. In fact, that whole defensive line does not get a push, allowing Kramer to make that quick throw and completion.
3rd down and 4. Conway comes in motion. Kramer over the middle. Conway first down. Hardy Nickerson on the stop. Gain of 7 yards. So the Bears moving the chains with 4 minutes to go in this first half.
You know, we keep talking, a lot of times you're overmatched, like we noticed Hardy Nickerson against Big Cat. If you can't beat them just straight up, you start looping. You bring guys over here, bring them around, try to confuse things in there, allow maybe the offensive lineman not to switch off a block, but that time the Bears do a super job of picking up the stunt.
And for Hardy Nickerson, career tackle number 900. Kramer on first down. The lob downfield, and the catch is made by Graham. Charles Dimry arguing he feels that Graham was out of bounds.
Well, he never saw the ball coming down. You give Graham a lot of credit because it's one of those fade patterns where the best thing the wide receiver can do is you see the pump fake, they set it up with the quick passes, and then he waits till the last second to get the hands up because the defensive back is watching. You watch the feet, 1, 2, he's in. That is a catch.
28-yard gain. 1st and 10 on the Bucs 26. Kramer goes far side. Here's Conway down to the 10. Todd Scott on the tackle, a gain of 16 yards.
Brought down.
Curtis Conway, bad back or not, he's in there. You see him right here. Just finding a little out right behind Stargell in that zone. Todd Scott having to come over, not getting there quick enough.
Hits the upright. So Kevin Butler, who hit 4 of 4 against the Buccaneers earlier this season, with his 6th miss in this first half. Eric Rett across the 30 has the first down. Dwayne Joseph made the tackle from their own 41. Dilfer looks downfield, and he has the receiver, Alvin Harper, across the Bears 40, and now the Buccaneers call timeout with 8 seconds to go. This is Dennis Lundy. First time he's touched the ball as a member of the Bears, all-time leading rusher at Northwestern and a native of Tampa. Doing it against his hometown club. So the Bears will start out from their own 33. Former Hillsborough County Player of the Year down in the Tampa-St. Pete area. So Eric Kramer and the Bears, 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Curtis Conway on the slant has the first down after the 45.
And there's exactly what I talked about. They have to go to those short passes or the quick passes that they did there. And what happened, which allowed him to go and complete that pass, is both the Tampa Bay safeties backed up in a hurry, and that opened that up a little bit. Right there you see it, where they don't get there in time. Tony Bowie trying to come up, but not quick enough.
Conway's fourth reception as Kramer breaks the Bears record for pass attempts in one season. Conway in motion on 3rd and 8. Over the top, Conway short. Oh, you can hear the helmet. Derek Brooks. And Conway is stopped 1 yard short of the first down.
Even if they did move after he came across, it's on the defense now.
That leads to a 3rd and 25. Here's Conway up to the 40 to the original line of scrimmage. Gain of 15. And
that's what I like about Chris Zorich. He might not be the biggest, the tallest, the biggest, 6'1", 280. They have him listed. But when you have a guy that is just constantly going every single second, that's what makes him the football player he is.
Alvin Harper, 3rd down and 10.
Come with the blitz.
And Dilfer is taken down. Alonzo Spellman, who's taken some heat here in Chicago this year. Spellman now with 5.5 sacks on the season.
Into the thing that makes this possible, you see right here Alonzo Spellman coming, but what sets that up, the previous play they went with the 3-man rush, they sat back in the zone. This time they bring John Magnum, the safety, on the blitz, and also Spellman gets through and he makes the sack. So not only do you give the Bear defenders out on the field credit, but the coaching staff making that call, picking their play to come with the blitz and to get that sack. That holiday spirit.
Just 8 days away. And the Bears and Bucs hope to be in the playoffs on Christmas Day as Salam crosses midfield. 2nd down and 5. Play action pass. Kramer going deep. Graham. Touchdown, Jeff Graham. 47 yards. Graham's 4th touchdown reception this season.
Kenny, what you have there is a matter of Graham beating Charles Dimry, taking it in the middle. We've talked about the safeties coming out of the middle. You see the safety at the bottom of your screen coming up. You see Melvin Johnson coming over to assist. And Jeff Graham coming right down the gut.
Graham's 7th 100-yard game this season, tying the Bears record. And he has also eclipsed the Bears' all-time record for receiving yards in one season, set back in 1964 by Johnny Morris.
And once again, it's just a matter of picking your spots. The coaches up in the box watching, communicating down on the field, the quarterback watching. Right there, the safety does not get there in time. That being Melvin Johnson to help out Charles Dimry. And the result, 6 points Bears.
And his mark has just been eclipsed on the 47-yard touchdown pass from Kramer to Jeff Graham. 1,226 yards for Graham. And in Graham and Conway, the Bears with their first pair, there they are, first pair of 1,000-yard receivers in the same season. 4th and 1 on their own 35. Dilfer rolling right. And he has the first down. 3rd first down on the ground today for Trent Dilfer.
The safest thing that he could have done.
Dilfer in trouble. Ball is loose. Alonzo Spellman on the recovery. Vincent Smith hit Dilfer. And then Alonzo Spellman recovered the fumble. 3rd Buccaneers turnover.
Wow, and he came untouched. He was going full speed, had a clean shot on Dilfer. There's no way that Trent could see him coming because it was from the backside. although he does open up that way, but you can see that he cannot see Vincent Smith. And there's the ball. Alonzo Spellman almost picks up and runs for a touchdown, but the defender, Paul Gruber, help from Jim Pine making the tackle.
Second down and 7. Chris Gedney, backup tight end. His 5th reception this season, and he has the first down. Gedney in his 3rd season out of Syracuse lost 30 pounds earlier this year when he was diagnosed battling colitis. But to Gedney back in uniform. Conway in motion. Salam up the middle, down to the 6.
And right now this Bear offense is basically doing whatever they want to do because they're running the ball effectively. That's setting up the play action, the boot nakeds or the bootlegs. Take a look at a double team on Warren Sapp there. But the key to that is not only the double team on Sapp, but Andy Hick coming off after he's established that double team, giving Todd Perry help. And then he comes off on the linebacker, Marty Nicholson, to open up that hole. Reed and Carter, and here you have Conway and Graham.
And the kick by Butler is good from 23 yards out. I guess the tie goes to the returner.
That's right.
Dilfer's pass on first down. Horace Copeland makes the catch and crawls up to the 38. Kevin Minifield starting in place of Donnell Wolford once again. Able to break it up.
I'm sure Kevin Minifield has heard it time after time with Donnell Wolford out. A lot of pressure on him starting at the cornerback position. But he does an excellent job of coverage, giving away a lot of height to Horace Copeland, and he gets up there and knocks it down.
1st and 10 from the 18. Salam added to his totals. Rashaan Salam now at 111 yards, his 4th 100-yard game this season. As a rookie, Walter Payton eclipsed the 100-yard mark only twice.
You see Derek Brooks here, and he just, wow, just takes it to the inside, and he has that corner.
First down from the 29. On the end around, here's Conway. Curtis Conway out near midfield. Another Bears first down. Conway came in, believe it or not, as the Bears' 3rd leading rusher. 3 carries, 48 yards prior to this 20-yard game.
See number 80 who just comes around on the reverse, and that's what happens when you're just pumping Salam. All of a sudden that defense is just running over to him. But Kramer just keeps the ball, gives it to Curtis Conway coming around, and there was plenty of real estate as he turned the corner and ran upfield.
He's the father of Eagles quarterback Rodney Peete. Tony Carter is a guy who made only 1 reception as a rookie last year, but this season 39 receptions for Carter.
Well, you mentioned the injury to Robert Green, who's out for the season. He was their big guy coming out of the backfield catching the football. But Tony Carter has shown that he can catch it. A second flag came in, and I think that was for another bump there at the end.
Jim Flanagan, number 99, in at fullback. Salam, touchdown, his 3rd today.
That hole was unbelievable. I mean, he could have probably throttled it down and just jogged into the end zone with that hole. The right side of Jay Lewinberg, James Big Cat Williams. They just take it. As you look right in here, and you'll see Jerry Fontenot right there actually occupying a couple untouched for the touchdown.
4th down and 2. Bobby Joe Edmonds has the first down, only his 5th carry this season.
Had a pretty good year this year returning the football.
Another first down for the Bucs on the quick slant. Horace Copeland with his 6th reception today. Jeremy Lincoln on the stop. Buccaneers on the Bears 31. Dilfer steps up, looking for Thomas. It's picked off. Minifield once again. His 2nd interception of the game and 3rd this season.
We talked about the mistakes that the Bears had been making, not right here, though. You see Kevin Minifield, number 24, keeping to his zone, staying in his responsibility area. And he goes up as Lamar Thomas attempts to make the catch.
So good news for the Bears with the Carolina Panthers out on top. Kramer's pass is complete. Curtis Conway.
Talked earlier about missed tackles. There was another one. And great awareness by Curtis Conway. It appeared that he was going to try to go out of bounds, and he says, hey, I got to keep this clock running. As you look at him up here going against Tony Stargell, just a nice burst stop. Give me the ball and let me run with it. Missed tackle by Tony Stargell. No, I'm not going to go out of bounds. I'm going to keep it inbounds. I want that clock to keep running.
And it is down under 5 minutes to go.
Just a good, solid move, a fake to the inside, taking it back to the outside. Blocks, tackles, runs the ball better.
And Rashaan Salam has run the ball better than anybody else here today. And the Bears have tackled better than the Bucs. And now they must cross their fingers and watch the scoreboard. Michael Timpson. First down to the Bucs 40. The Bears need either the Carolina Panthers or the Arizona Cardinals to win today in order to stay alive in the playoff hunt. Rashaan Salam, 133 yards. That's a new career high. 3 touchdowns, career high. And Rashaan all smiles, our Miller Lite player of the game.
And what was Jay Lewinberg telling us the other day? He said, we have to do what we do best, and that's just come off the ball, move people.
Dave Wannstedt and the Chicago Bears now 8-7. So the final score, Chicago 31, Tampa Bay 10. For Anthony Munoz, this is Kenny Albert saying so long from Soldier Field.
Chicago, don't even tell me the Bears are thinking of Gary, Indiana. We're all quitting. Trent Dilfer back to pass, picked off by Ron Cox. One of 3 picks suffered by Dilfer. He also would fumble today. Very next play, the #1 draft pick from Colorado, Rashaan Salam, right up the middle, 15 yards.
Yeah, you better make him change directions because this is what he's best at.
Now, Trent Dilfer changed directions on play action. He rolls right and finds Horace Copeland. It's a touchdown. His first touchdown pass since September the 24th. Hallelujah. Still in the first quarter. Watch Salam. Now he goes outside, gets the block, powers up. With 1 man to beat, he could go all the way. But Tony popped Stargell with a big home run, forcing the fumble to save the day.
Yeah, and Tony Stargell with a great job here. He knows he's beat. He looks back. He just rips that ball out with his left hand. That's a great play.
But Salam would say, okay, I fumbled. I know I do that some, but let me redeem myself, coach. Please, put me in, coach. He does from the 1, gone. Touchdown, 14-7, Bears. Still 14-7. And Tampa Bay, in a battle of doinks, wins it. Michael Kamahostahusted, it's a doinker and a roll job from 50 yards, 14-10. Then Kevin Butler from 26, it's doink, but no good. 14-10 Bears at the half. In the third quarter, 2nd and 6 for Chicago. Bears go play action. And this is Eric Kramer to Jeff Graham. And what a combination they have been. Touchdown! 21-10, the Bears lead it. 1,229 yards receiving, breaks the Bears' single-season mark held by Johnny Morris of 1,200. What happened here, Tom?
No-win situation for free safety Melvin Johnson. Here he sees Conway on the cross. He starts to come up. Graham gets deep with the one-on-one coverage.
And in the fourth quarter, you've seen it once, you've seen it twice, 3 times. Salam, his 3rd touchdown. 134 yards on 27 carries and 3 touchdowns. Salam under 50 yards, shy of a 1,000-yard season. The Bears now at 8-7. They need help, but its help can be provided by San Francisco. Minnesota needs to lose, but they play the Niners. Atlanta